Have you ever stopped to think why sharks can regrow their teeth throughout their entire lives, yet we lose ours forever? Or why our bones only grow thinner with age, as if they were an hourglass that can never be turned back? Today, we are stepping into an era where dentures, implants, and hearing aids will become museum artifacts. Researchers have just discovered a way to hack the genetic code, allowing your body to autonomously regrow damaged organs using your own genes. Forget everything you thought you knew about physical decline. Science is now learning how to flip the switch for the body to repair itself at a level we could only dream of a decade ago. Combining the latest research from Leipzig University and a team of Japanese dentists currently conducting actual human trials, we will show you the truth behind these seemingly miraculous headlines. This isn't just about the distant future. It addresses hidden crises in the present that you and your family might face. Imagine a world where you no longer have to worry about osteoporosis as you age, or where your children will never have to face a world of silence. The first topic we need to discuss is the secret code for regrowing teeth. Whether you're an office worker who works so hard you lack time for dental care, or a parent worried about your child's permanent teeth not fully coming in, this is the best news of the century. A Japanese research team led by Dr. Katsu Takahashi discovered a protein called USAG1, which acts as a molecular brake, instructing the body to stop growing new teeth. They've developed an antibody drug to release this brake. The animal trials have been astounding, successfully stimulating the growth of a third set of teeth. Phase 1 human trials began in 2024, are advancing to Phase 2 in 2026, with the goal of making this drug widely available by 2030. Just think about it. In a few short years, regrowing teeth could become a third option, alongside dentures and dental implants. But it's not just teeth. Our bones are also getting their own exercise switch. Osteoporosis is a silent killer, affecting 1 in 2 women and 1 in 4 men over the age of 50. In the past, treatments were primarily palliative to prevent worsening. However, researchers at Leipzig University have discovered a compound called AP503. This substance doesn't work like a typical painkiller. It actively stimulates the GPR133 receptor in bone-forming cells. This receptor acts like a molecular antenna, receiving mechanical stress from exercise and translating it into a command to build bone. AP503 is therefore like a drug that mimics heavy weightlifting, helping the body generate new bone mass on its own, even during menopause. While we may have to wait another 10 to 15 years for this technology to be approved, it is a beacon of light indicating that we may no longer have to accept the fragility of our aging bodies. And the most tangible miracle right now is gene therapy for deafness. Over the past year, we've seen the story of little Opal Sandy, born into complete silence due to a mutation in the OTOF gene. But after receiving a single injection of the functional gene into her inner ear, she was able to hear sound for the first time in her life within just 30 days. This is how gene therapy is changing real lives, not just in science fiction. The technology directly repairs the transmission of audio signals from the ear to the brain. Researchers are currently expanding this to treat age-related hearing loss in adults as well. However, every giant leap brings challenging questions. While we are thrilled about flipping the regeneration switch, we must not overlook long-term safety. Stimulating cellular growth signals, if not done carefully, could lead to unforeseen side effects, such as the risk of tumors or abnormalities in other organs. More importantly, there are ethical considerations. In the deaf community, many view deafness not as a disease to be cured, but as a beautiful cultural identity and language. The use of gene editing technology thus raises the question, are we trying to repair the body, or are we attempting to erase human diversity? The crucial question for you today isn't just, can we do it, but what should we do while waiting for these technologies to arrive? Even though a drug like AP503 isn't in your medicine cabinet yet, your body already possesses those switches. The biological exercise signal that GPR133 is waiting for is simply you moving your body. For corporate employees sitting at desks for long hours, or parents exhausted from managing a household, I want to offer actionable steps you can take immediately to prepare your body for the era of regeneration. Resistance training and safe impact exercises, like climbing stairs or light jumping, to send bone-building signals to your genes. Maintaining essential nutrients, protein, calcium, and vitamin D serve as the raw materials for your body to repair itself. Regular health screenings, checking your hormone levels and bone mass, ensures you're not blindsided by the silent threat of physical decline. Remember, living is about honoring your own health and aging with strength and grace. Don't just wait for a miracle from a new drug a decade from now, when you have the power to start rebuilding your body from this very second. Because true scientific progress doesn't just reside in the lab, it lives in your daily decisions to take care of yourself.